Right, good evening folks. This is Out There Omega. And outside of the tutorial, I have never played this game before. The reason I am playing it is because I failed to do my 2 hours of Hell game, The Impossible Quiz. I failed it outright, which means I had to play 2 punishment games. This is the first of the 2. It's chosen by Mitchum, and well, let's just get right into it.
Passenger on a line that connects Earth to Ganymede, a moon of Jupiter. Until something happened. When I awoke from cryonics, I wasn't in orbit around Ganymede.
Okay, so clicking on it completely skips the intro. That's fine. Let's just play. So, I don't really know what I'm wanting to be doing in this game, so I'm more than open to any advice about it, but let's just plow on with it. We're in a spaceship. And we have quite a bit of cargo, and from what the tutorial told me, our cargo is, well, we want to carry around a lot of fuel, oxygen, and iron. These are the 3 things that we're really needing to keep ourselves alive. Fuel to keep moving, oxygen to keep us alive, and iron for the hull. We also have different bits of equipment on the ship. Again, these are all really new to me, so we're going to have to pick it up as we go along. Might as well start the timer. It doesn't really matter for anything, but I'll keep it going, so I don't end up spending 7 hours playing this. Okay, drills and probes. I really have no idea what I'm meant to be doing, but okay, let's just check this out. Again, no idea. Doesn't seem to allow me to do anything. Alright, let's just jump from star to star. We can check out this yellow dwarf or this other yellow dwarf. Why no red dwarfs? Oh! Excellent. Well, sounds good to me. This rocky planet has only one side exposed to the sun. I saw a continent of green and blue grass. When I start descending slowly near a hill, it might contain useful resources. I go outside, the air is rare but pressure is high. I make several steps on the grass, it moves. Oh, I realize that this grass is actually millions of tiny creatures trying to escape my steps. With my ship and my boots here, I must have already destroyed millions of them. Well, I'm a conqueror, so let us carry on and gather these minerals. I don't think I should care, they are nothing to me. I crush hundreds of thousands of desperately wriggling grass shoots. Damn right I don't care. We got platinum, hafnium. Now I do not know my elements at all. Ah, but I know tungsten. Seems that cargo space is really rather limited, and I have no idea what I can do with all these. I have empty spaces in my cargo hold where I can build new things, but it doesn't seem like any of these actually require the new things that I picked up. So what are you for? Very rare, critical importance for energy production, resistant to temperature, and I can split it up into... Okay, good to know. Alright, so we got a lot of uncommon things. Now, this is a roguelike game, so let's just hope that that's a lucky find and roll with it. Yeah, straight away I'm not seeing the punishment aspect of this game, but... well, if it truly is a roguelike, it may well be. This game doesn't believe in tooltips that much, but it looks like this is dangerous for my hull to go here, or else these other two are okay. And rich in fuel but dangerous atmosphere. Well, I know that zero hull means death, so let's not just go sailing right into the Red Dwarf. Let's get that metallic ore. Fuel already rather low. And we spend even more fuel to drill, but yes, drill lots. I have no idea the difference between all these. Please increase depth. Oh, okay, just a little bit then. Gets me a little bit of psi and a little bit of fey. Okay, can I drill more? A lot more. Okay, tons of psi, probably more than I can hold on to. Right, straight away I know we're going to need a lot more fuel, so spend that there. No real need to top up our oxygen just yet. But I wonder, does that mean that I can't get any more of those resources that I grabbed? Okay, right, so not just getting resources, but holding on to them is quite troublesome. She's really telling me I want to grab places that have fuel, and this gas giant just happens to have some. Risky orbit, but I'm made of risk. So yeah, I do want to keep that hull completely topped up. Looks like 1 bit of iron gives us 2 bit of hull. That's considerably more generous than FTL, and I think this game you've got no choice but to compare it to FTL. Roguelike space traveling game. Alright, let's probe. How far? Why would I want different amounts of probing? Alright, let's just probe quite deep. That's what we're looking for. But more things than I can really hold on to here. If I get rid of that and instead grab... jeez. This is troubling. Jake, can't you use the refill slots as extra slots? What do you mean by refill slots? What does anything mean? I do feel rather starved for space, because now I have these 3 resources that I have no idea what to do with, taking up 3 spaces here. But we'll go with that. Maybe I could just probe again if need be. I mean, does probing cost me anything? 7 fuel. Okay. Then what I can do is top myself up. Oh. How much does 1 bit of He give? Alright, 1 bit of He is 4 fuel. That's excellent to know. Top that fuel right up and then get probing again. No need for more oxygen for now. We must probe deeper. Alright, that's adequate. Let's get out of here. Well, that may or may not be adequate. What do I know? Oh, no, that's not what I want to do. Hell, I just want to get out of here. Supernova sounds super dangerous. Neutron star sounds exciting. But nothing's more exciting than danger, so let's go for the supernova. Yes, I know He equals helium. What do you use as fuel? Hydrogen, I assume. I'm guessing so. On a planet moving along an eccentric orbit through the Oort cloud, I discovered yep, that's a building. It dates back to a time when this planet was closer to the star I landed. The atmosphere is rare, but I can safely leave my ship with only a breathing mask on my face. The building is actually a pyramidal... pyramidal? Yeah. Anyway, it's a temple with sculptures resembling worms or intestines. It's not a building, is it? It's just a giant worm. I wonder if this game is cruel enough to have instant death. But I want to drink the liquid. I am totally nuts. I pull off the breathing mask and I dip my lips in the liquid. I can see through space and time. I see the core of suns and planets. I pass out and I knock the chalice over. Okay. What a shame indeed, but I am still alive. Holy smokes, that is loud. Never really did a sound check, but do let me know if the audio is all out of whack. Alright. Don't like being so full of everything here. Let's ditch that helium and... oh, what am I even meant to do with this stuff? Well, it's rare and that's good enough reason to hold on to it. Let's just descend into the garden planet. If it's got good, it has air, so I can instantly refuel my oxygen without having to spend my precious resources. Do I straight away start drilling? No, let's find any life that we can. Looks deadly, the temptries. Places something on the ground and runs away. I'm not sure if it can run. We've gathered some omega, and now we have learnt the word evil and omega. So are they calling us evil? Well, maybe I am, because I'm probably just about to grab everything I can from their little planet. Fuel up as ever, so that I can ditch that if need be. And what is this? The mysterious omega element, this black and shiny matter, though apparently stable, constantly scrambles and reassembles its atomic structure. I can use it to repair any broken system. I'm wondering if I have to research ways to construct things on my ship. I already have everything, don't I? Or everything that I need, I hope. In any case, let us exploit. It's one of the 4 E's, right? Drill, my pretties. Alright, we got some comic, some O, a lot more O. Well, we don't really need oxygen right now, and some C. What is C? See, I'm too blind for this. I don't know what uses these elements have or will have. Cobalt. Well, one of my dance mats is a cobalt. Well, both my dance mats are cobalt fluxes. So we'll keep the cobalt. And call it a day. Thank you for letting me exploit you, Green Planet. Ah, Marvin. I'm doing very well. How are you? Jake, can you stack resources of the same type? Yes, but I think only to 20. And grab metallic ore. Ooh, very dangerous atmosphere. I like it, but there doesn't appear to be any need. Alright, so sadly I can't actually land around here, but when in doubt, just drill. We got this time. Thorium, a blackish uncommon element used in the production of reactors. I have a reactor. But a lot of things just require iron to repair. And boy did we just get a lot of iron. This is troublesome. So many things and I don't know which I want to prioritize in keeping. I mean, that is apparently very uncommon, that is very rare, and that is rare. I don't want to drop all these rare things I found. Silicon might be fairly common, but it might be extremely useful down the line. What is a little troublesome is that I can't use these items whilst I've found some, so I can't just top up my iron by repairing myself. At least I'm guessing not. Okay, so that was something of a waste of time drilling. Although it's worth keeping in mind that I don't have any energy. Well, I'm sure we can exploit some elsewhere. No, we're not landing. Let's just get out of here. Let's check out this other supernova. Jake, what's the point of this game? Well, our protagonist was meant to go to Jupiter, but he's way out in some other solar system. So I think the aim of the game is to get home. Should have called this game something like Gone Home. An unusual phenomenon in this sector is contracting and dilating a space-time continuum. I'm using a lot less fuel. Excellent. Oh, very excellent, because fuel is the one thing I'm running low on. Unfortunately, there appears to be very little here. Very dangerous. I like that. But perhaps I will need a better ship if I want to go and land there. Let's check out our garden planet. See what we can exploit around here. And as expected, topped up our oxygen for free. Alright, find me some life. Alright, we've got a race of anteaters. Again, they love to just give me stuff. More Omega. I'm glad I didn't ditch the stuff I had. So we know that Tabrind means me. Me something something, sure. Well, how about me drill your planet? But not before I... Oh, that's right, I don't really have any fuel. I could use Omega to top up my fuel, but... see, there's a troublesome thing. Even if I find fuel, I'll have to ditch something to pick it up, and... Oh well, we go drilling anyway. No, just oxygen and co. Ah, well, away we go. And there's nothing else that I really want to be checking out here. And we are severely low on fuel, so where do we go? It seems that we want to head towards where this red arrow is. At least when the game started, it came over here from there, so let's go with that. Jake, can you finally say me evil? Your diplomatic skills have grown by leaps and bounds. Alright, let's not spend all of our energy getting somewhere. Let's head over to that yellow dwarf. A simple cube-shaped space station fashioned of white plastic drifting by. As I get closer, my sensors detect a very powerful radioactive source, which could be deadly. Ah, hell yeah, we explore. Tough decision. No, it wasn't. The Geiger counter doesn't beep anymore, it just plays one long note. I take a look around, I'm in a warehouse full of raw materials. Oh. Before the radiation overwhelms me, I take everything I can and head back to the ship. Feeling burnt from the inside, I discover that some of my hair has fallen out. And the radiation dash. The ship will survive, I'm not so sure about myself. Okay, but I'm still alive. Hold on, didn't I grab things that I couldn't actually... okay, my reactor died. But I can repair it with just one bit of metal. And it's all done. Easy peasy. Pretty much out of fuel, and hold on, all that stuff I supposedly picked up, did I not have space for it? This game is pretty unclear when it comes to that. I don't even know what I did pick up, but it looks like I wasn't able to keep any of it. This is a shame, and I'm almost out of fuel. So, where better to go than the gas planet that is supposedly rich in fuel. But I will need to make space for that fuel in advance, so may as well spend some of that iron. This is troubling. People are telling me to ditch the oxygen. Yeah, I do seem to find oxygen here, there, and everywhere. So we'll use it up with the intention to just ditch it when we mine all that gas that we need. Rich in fuel, rich in fuel. Would I rather go to the gas giant or the gas giant? Let's do this. Whoa, that did a number on the hull. Well, at least we're going to have space for things now. Let's pray for Mojo. We need that fuel. Okay, thank goodness. Achievement unlocked, out of fuel. How's that an achievement? Okay, but I am part of the ditch the oxygen crew. I mean, who really needs it? I kinda want to launch another probe, but I have nothing to do that with, unless, of course, I spend what we just got. And I am definitely spending it. Okay, I want to probe as much as I can. Oh! A sudden pressure surge destroyed my probe. I was quite shaken as well. I'll have to rebuild it. Drilling this deep can be hazardous. I'm just probing. But we got some platinum. Good, but not good. Ah, I spent all of my iron earlier, didn't I? So I can't even repair my probing. Well, that's troublesome. That's rather troublesome. Hold on, if I don't have a working probe. Well, maybe I can go drilling somewhere. Let us check out this breathable planet. And there we go. Fueled back up on the oxygen. Somebody's asking, why is there a timer here if this is a punishment game? There's no real reason. Does there have to be? I don't think there has to be. But it's there anyway. Alright. Do really need that everything. Alright, let's just spend everything getting some fuel in, because if people give us free things, we want to be able to hold on to them. That's you guys again. Me something something something. At least... Oh, and Omega again. They're gonna give me more? Yes. Achievement unlocked, live long. Just how many achievements have we got here? Jeez, okay, sure. Well, thanks for the Omega. I have no idea what to do with it, but I'm keeping it. Also, I'm exploiting your entire world. Right, more carbon. We know that's common. And what is this? Oops. Oh, copper. We don't need oxygen. Heck, that's the one thing we really haven't needed this run. But now I have no resources, really. It seems that I need iron to repair the probe. I can't use Omega. Yeah, not at all. I could, however, deconstruct the probe, but that I'd rather not do. It takes 2 bits of iron and 1 bit of platinum to build a new one, but again, I have no iron. I'll have to go and find somewhere that deals in iron. This is getting a little tricky. All this fuel, but I can't really grab anything from the gas giants. Let's hope the red dwarf has something a bit better for us. Rule of roguelikes, that's the one thing I haven't needed this run, equals dies because of that. A ray emitted by a faraway star hits the sun and appears to drain its energy. I see alien spaceships scatter in all directions, leaving the dying planet. A hopeless exodus. Last ship stops its movement in the planet's elevated orbit, simply out of fuel. Floats in the vacuum, powerless like a fish thrown in a hole. I dock the ship and probe it to learn what it can be salvaged. Oxygen, I pump it away. Poor fellas, but it's either me or them. But I didn't need any. I killed them for nothing. I actually killed them for nothing. Okay, well, it was either me or them, and I need these metallic ores. Can't really land in rocky planets and get out of them, but yes, give me that metallic ore. This lack of fuel is getting concerning. Very concerning, actually. I don't want to spend my Omega on that. But a man's got to drill. Okay, so one bit of Omega gave 25 fuel. This is probably going to feel like a tragic waste. But let us drill. We get some have fun. What was that? Have funnium. Very rare. Excellent. I like very rare. Ditch whatever excess we have of that. And now we have what we need to repair our... Well, I supposedly repaired my probe, but all that happened was that it went away. Well, okay, I'll just craft it again. That was strange, but... Well, I don't make the rules, but I do want a bit more iron, so we should drill some more. Ka-ching. Now I need the fuel. Jeez, I need everything, but I keep holding on to these useless items. But I just don't know what use they'll be. Alright, we're landing anyway. Didn't seem to cost us much in the way of hull, and because we now have a functioning probe, we can probe hard. But I don't want to spend all this, but it's... just collecting them all like geodudes, utterly useless, but... maybe someday. I am in pretty desperate need of fuel, though. I feel like if something is going to kill me. Oh no, not again. I just spent all my everything repairing that before. At least we have more fuel now. Ugh. Yeah, this is 4 a pop, right? And now we'll just spend all of this. Oh well, back we go to get more metallic ore. Maybe do this one since we exploited the other one already. Jake, perhaps the slot was damaged and you repaired the slot. Ah, that I can understand. Alright, we go and drilling again. Let's get that iron, because I want my probe working. Ugh. All this stuff, and I don't know what it is. Right, this tungsten is rare, but I have no idea what to do with it. Carbon seems like it might be quite useful. Alright, so I don't want to get rid of my tungsten, it's rare. Alright, goodbye carbon. I need the space. And I want my probe. Maybe I could go drilling again. Yeah. Let's drill deeply and greedily. Okay, right, seems that these are quite limited. We're learning as we go. Let's get out of here. And I do kind of want a bit more energy. Yeah, 4 a pop, so we're back up to full fuel. If we already probed the gas giant, I bet we wouldn't get so much a second time. That's what my instincts tell me, so let's move on to black hole. What could go wrong? Can you research something? I don't know. The Dark God achievement unlocked now. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any option to research more technologies. Maybe you get that when you start understanding an alien species' words by encountering them over and over again. So we want those breathable, lifelike planets. Sadly, little grass creatures are not ones I learnt from. I just crushed them all. Okay, so what is this? Dangerous atmosphere. What could I possibly garner from it? And what is this? Ah, let's grab the bacon. Ooh. Looks like a considerably better ship than mine. What have we got? 4, 12, 13 slots, and they have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. But a better ship. And they've already got everything installed that I would want. Remind me again. They got twice the power and 2.5 times my ecosystem. Whatever that means, I would love to know. Maybe if I just transferred over my useful things. Hold on, there is something that I have that they don't. What is it? A telescope. Determines the basic qualities of visible stellar bodies. What do I need to make one of those? A bit of silicon and a bit of iron. Well, oh no, I kept my silicon, so that's rather handy. Alright, I'm taking over this. Maybe it'll be my undoing, but it also might not. And we're keeping the tungsten, even if it's the death of us. And we really want that platinum, probably. Okay, done, and take it over. Oh. See, this I like. So, I don't know what life is like without a telescope, but we're going to have one. I don't like to leave behind my have-funium, since it's very rare. And copper is very useful. Silicon is common and... let's just get rid of that. It hasn't proved useful at all thus far. We're done, and we have a new ship full of fuel, maximum hull, full of oxygen. Now that's just swell. I really want to check out this black hole though. Hold on. Hold your horses there. My other ship, right? If there's any hull we're going to destroy, I want to take over... rather, I want to destroy this one's hull. So we go out and we explore the black hole using our... this. So this one takes the hit. We're at the event horizon. We see absolutely nothing. What a waste of time that was. Let's have our good ship back. And I'm so clever. So everything's sorted and away we go. I miss my thorium and copper. Jake, not even light can escape from a black hole. Ooh, now this is kind of cool, the way it looks here. I wonder if it costs a lot to get away from it. Got no idea. No idea at all. Ah, right, I see. Places that you've explored, you now see them like that on the map. Dismantle ship parts. Ah, I didn't think of that. I should have, but I did not. I think faster in the void. You may say it's an illusion caused by the fear of what's out there, but I think not. Far from the huge masses of the stars, physical limits change. I feel my brain working better. Maybe that's why I can understand these alien technologies so well. Or maybe it's that blue gunk that I just drank earlier. But what does that even mean? Can I build new things? No, of course not. That would be too easy. Alright, so we can top up our oxygen here. Grab tons of fuel there. But there's just no room in my ship for more things. I want a giant ship. Okay, well, let's just check this place out. Bring back the oxygen. Let's encounter some life. Okay, I've never seen you before. Something evil. Are you evil? He's probably saying. No, I'm not evil. Me something. Me many things. You want some iron? Well, sure, have some. Ugh. Oh, I see, right. You toggle these things. It wants something for my cargo. Here, have some iron. You love roller. Okay, sure. Right, he doesn't want my iron, he loves something else. What a waste of time and iron that was. I think I'll take some of that iron back. I am disappointed. Just leave a big hole in your planet instead. Jake, how's the weather in Stockholm? I'm flying there from Italy in a couple of hours. It has done nothing but rain for the past 30 hours. So don't get your hopes up. Alright, loads of fuel. And granted, we are very low on resources. Not that I care much about the oxygen, but yes, we should grab some fuel. And before my probe dies. What do I ditch for the... Okay, goodbye silicon. Not really getting what we need from here. Let's hope this other one can give us more. But before we do that, let's use what we have to top it up in case we get two different kinds of fuel. Hold on, that wouldn't help me at all now, would it? I'd still need two spaces for fuel. This is something that I don't like. Okay, well, we'll just have to take the risk. Let's probe, and probe pretty deep. Nice. Let's get the heck out of here. Supernova or blue? Ah, I like blue, so we'll go for that. Jake, stars probably have the yields you're looking for on fuel. Yeah, they'll probably also rip my hull to shreds, given that I'm at half and I don't want to be spending my iron that swiftly. My imaginary me and I had a long talk today. He told me about a summer evening I spent on the beach with friends. There was a campfire. One of them had a guitar. It's something that makes music. I say this because when he told me about the guitar, I did not understand him. I thought he was speaking alien. I finally remembered what a guitar was, so I think I'm going insane. I wonder if all this is really happening. Alright, metallic ores and fuel. Shame I have no cargo space for any of these things. Still, that fuel needs to be brought right back up. The hull also needs repaired, though. Just need everything, that's the problem. No, we must drill deeply. What the heck? More have funium and more of this thornium stuff. Okay, we'll just have to call it there. We need a lot more fuel. Not liking my hull here at all. No! Oh, not again. Ah, shoot. Don't want to ditch my very rare stuff. Nor my platinum. But this is alright because I lost that thing. I can fill it in there. Alright. What is this? Never thought to right click on these so I can get information. Use as fuel, split it up or drop it. Alright, well I do want to split it. We'll use a chunk of it here. We'll keep some as just in case. No. No need for just in case. But you you I want to split up, because if I get my balls rocked out here, I want to make sure my hull can take it. And yeah, another probe. My guess is all this is just a hallucination, and Jake is still lying in a coma in the Pyramid Temple. Amen to that. Alright, onwards. Okay, I only spotted a black hole at the very last moment, hidden in the outer edge of the star system. I went full throttle, but it wasn't quite enough. In the end, I had to eject quite a lot of tonnage to reach escape velocity. I don't have much left now, but at least I'm alive. Not the tungsten! I've been carrying that forever. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I have no idea what it could have possibly been useful for, but I wanted it. Ah, I can turn PT. I can turn platinum into oxygen? How much is one bit of platinum? One platinum is 5 oxygen. Interesting. I had no idea that's how the world worked. Pretty risky to go fuel diving when I have very little energy and very little hull. Maybe I should just press on. Check out White Dwarf instead. While flying too close to a star, I was bombarded by cosmic rays. Might have given me cancer. Okay, that's probably very bad news. I need to repair my reactor, and I ditched all my stuff that's good for, Okay, no, I can repair it. Excellent. That was easy. You know, unlike FTL, where you only have to worry about your fuel and your hull, and even then when you run out it's not game over. This one is quite putting me on the edge, I would say. Jake, you can use platinum to filter air in the real world. Alright, rich in metallic ore, that I do need, but it doesn't change the fact that I am extremely low on this, and that is what I need to actually get some probing and some drilling done. Alright, suicidal White Dwarf. We're gonna have to just pray that the next jump is good for us. What have you got for me? My daily physical exercises are stay upright and speak aloud in the best English I can, even if I need new words to deal with these new experiences. I once read that civilized people marooned for years on a desert island may slowly lose their language skills. I must maintain a sound mind. Okay, this looks promising. Lots of metallic ore, lots of fuel. Let's exploit. And let's probe. Let's maybe not probe so deep, though. That is every flavor of excellent. But let us continue to probe. That'll do for this place. We move on, we exploit other opportunities. I want my tungsten back. I think each planet can just take one bit of good drilling. I hate to say it, but my oxygen supplies are running a touch low. Ooh, nothing. There's nothing here, which is good. But of course, as soon as I have thought nothing, that something happened. Some, let's say, crystal thingies grew around my ship. Then I lost consciousness. I remember being asked many things, and I know I have something else in my head now. I have to take notes right now. I think it's new technology. Alright, finally, we might find a use for that tungsten we lost a long time ago. You've learned of a new technology, the Anible. What the heck is an Anible? An Anible detects if a star system is inhabited by alien space fleets. Very useful if I need to keep a low profile. No, I need to keep as big a profile as possible. And it requires something that I've never even seen before. So, probably useless right now. Zaku Makura asks a very pertinent question. He says, why is this a punishment game? It looks very interesting. Because some people take the idea of punishment game as just a game I want to see Jake play, which is kind of cheating the system a bit. But they're the ones with ducats, so I can't put up much resistance. Unlike this planet to my drilling. No, we must drill deeper. Excellent. Plenty of iron. Oh, I am running hilariously low on oxygen. That's fine now. Oh, snap! That just about broke my hull in half. Okay, right. Even if I find fuel here, I won't have space for it. So, I don't want to ditch my funnium. Platinum is also very useful. Silicon. Silicon is common, so let's just ditch it altogether. Do I want to do that, though? Wouldn't I rather just repair myself? I think I'd rather just repair myself so I have the extra space. Seems like a waste of platinum. Alright, let's just probe, see what we grab. I feel like probing 7. Oh, jeez, that was somewhere between not worth it and really not worth it. I mean, I got 14 for drilling at 7, and it cost me 7. Let's drill a little harder. Oh, okay. Completely not worth it. We need fuel, and we need fuel badly. Check out the white dwarf or the neutron star. Ah, neutron star sounds like full of fuel to me. Jake, if you can't craft something yet, why keep what you don't need? You'll probably find more later and a better ship by then, perhaps. Something is flying alongside me at high speed, like a golden shooting star. If I want to see it, I'll have to push my engine to the max. That's going to cost me fuel that I don't have, but let's do it! I pursue the mysterious night-flying thing at top speed. The chase, though costly to my fuel, provides quite effective. I get close enough for a look. High-efficiency probe. Quite stunning. Oh, nice. I've lost all my fuel, but hey, I learnt something. And I can't even get to a place to orbit. Okay, well, good thing we have just enough fuel to get there. But that'll leave us with no fuel to actually drill or probe. Good times. Alright, let's hope this garden planet has some fuel that's just... Oh, right. I don't have enough resources to complete this action. Should I risk it anyway? Yeah, sure. Out of fuel. Oh, man. I'm not drifting in space at all. I'm on a new planet. Maybe they'll give me some fuel. My fuel tanks are empty and I have nothing left to produce fuel with. I will return to cryostasis and let my ship drift. Well, that was a disappointing end. At least in FTL, when it's game over, you see the big explosions. Last chances used 1. Is that when I descended even though I didn't have the resources for it? Disappointing. Also, you can save humans here. That's quite interesting. Alright, we'll give it one more whirl. So that's telling me that that's where I need to get to. A lot more jumps than you'd ever be doing in FTL. Hold on, what is this? Telescope and space folder. Well, at least we're back to a reasonable amount of cargo space, and I think we're going to take that advice of stop worrying about having resources that I don't know what to do with. I let my mind wander as the space folder cools down, and then something moves in the shadows of the cockpit. There's something weird here. A mechanical centipede. Sitting on the dashboard and looking at me. It suddenly scurries away. It suddenly scurries away and I follow it quickly. It stops and sniffs at my equipment, and it starts taking it apart. I should let it be. It probably knows what it's doing. It begins to remove parts of my equipment, but it seems to know what it's doing. Amazingly, it begins assembling some unknown device. I don't think it'll work. Perhaps it's missing raw materials, but I think I know how to finish it. Chews its way through the hull and escapes. Okay, that's probably a goodbye bit of hull. No, it's just okay. Destroys my everything. What was any of that? Planetary expander needs some cubes. This module is added to the standard drill device. It increases the yield of a mining operation by adding laterally spreading fractal drills to the main. How did a centipede build this? Okay, interesting though, but it means that when I pick up some Q, I can do that. And repairing these things only requires iron that I thankfully start out with quite a bit of. Interesting. Planetary expander sounds like a fantastic brand of Viagra. Get on it. There's money to be made. Rich in fuel, rich in ore. This is my kind of place. No life, no atmosphere. Columns of bugs, though, crawl on the ground towards a weird asymmetrical pyramid. I get close. Strange noises permeate from within. The pyramid is made out of components of crashed alien ships. There's an unknown module stuck on the wall. I take it with me. An interferometer. I'm getting all the weird stuff today. And again, it needs ow and silicon. This scanning device identifies all objects orbiting distant star systems. Might be cool, but might also be useless. When cargo space is so limited, I don't want to be building things. It was all limited in a different way in FTL. Maybe it is a bit unfair to keep comparing this game to FTL, but that's the reality of the situation. In any case, we find somewhere, we must exploit it. Thanks for the iron, buddy. Seems like it would have a bit more. Ka-ching! Now let's blow this joint. I'm going to force Jake to memorize the periodic table of elements. It wasn't really necessary for me. I did physics back in the day. Let's probe. And nice, our probe didn't break for once. Which means we must probe again. That was potentially worthwhile. Now let's carry on. Dangerous atmosphere, but so rich in fuel. No, better leave it be. Let's. The black hole was kind of handy last time. Let's go there. I want to check it out. Those space jumping things are frustrating. There we go. Ooh. Now before you ask me why I'm playing on ghetto resolution, it's just easier to stream it that way. Black hole, very dangerous and doesn't seem to have anything for me, but there might be nice events associated with it. But there also might not, so let's just get the heck out of here. Red dwarf, yellow dwarf. When space folds and my ship accelerates to c velocity, I see the universe contract through my observation base. Stars drip like luminous thawing snow. The visible universe becomes round and small, first a beam, then a single spot of light. But in fact, it is I who am the light beaming crossing the cognition. Okay. Waste of time. Now, if we're going to spend anything, we're going to spend you. I like the music, it's very bleak. Let us probe. Now that's a good haul. That is a great haul. I feel I need to probe some more. Jake, you need a special probe to get anything from stars. You should also get an improved hull. I would like all of these things, but from where? There's nothing else around here, so we should make our way to... Yes, the neutron star. A derelict ship is orbiting the star of this system. It's enormous and vaguely bird-shaped, with its wings spread wide. The ship's also very close to the star. Attempting to board it may cause damage to my ship. Okay. These words probably mean danger, you will die, but we're having that ship. My bulkheads creak under the heat of the star, and my atmosphere regulation devices are pushed to their limits. If I put on my spacesuit and go outside to explore the ship inside, I see the remains of a massive engine now broken to pieces. Assaulted by some ancient power. I salvage interesting device. I believe it can be repaired. Okay, we took a bit of damage, but we've learned of Death Seed. Metallic ore, that is just what I'm needing. I want to know more about this Death Seed. Truly a deadly device. When combined with the mysterious power of the Omega element, it increases the mass of a target star beyond the Tolman-Oppenheimer-Volkoff limit, thus transforming it into a black hole and eliminating all life in the locals. Yes. Yes. I want this. Jake, do you ever have reward games when you succeed at 2 hours of hell? Oh, no, no. We don't have any of that kind of softly approach here. Nothing but pain. That said, this isn't very painful. This feels like a reward game. Thanks, Mitchum. Right, my hull is halfway dead, but... there's exploiting to be done. A stone slab, a black tombstone, and a dead planet. On the tombstone, no words, nothing but a drawing. Getting all the new technologies this time around. That's why it's a roguelike. The Ultra Probe. Oh, better than any ordinary probe. It multiplies the efficiency of the hydrogen probe. I can use it around stars. And I need some platinum and some silicon. Platinum a little rare, silicon very common. But we're on a place rich in metallic resources, so gimme. Ah, shoot, I should have used some of these resources before... So this is what I don't like. I would like to be able to use my resources in this screen. Instead I've just wasted this. Oh well. I'll just have to remember that next time. Let's get ourselves... yeah, oxygen is kind of running out, but... we'll use this instead. Heck, we'll use all of this, because you can never have too much fuel. But I want more resources. I'm trying to remember what it was that I needed. Yeah, I needed the but I want that silicon. I think I need to go to breathable planets for silicon though, but I will drill and drill again. More platinum, more... No! No, 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 no. And, you know, one more for good luck. Sure, it might have melted me, but we have the iron to repair such things. Done and done right. Now let's get out of here. Oxygen might be running a little low. Suicidal atmosphere. Pshaw. Okay, onwards. Yellow dwarf, red dwarf, black hole. Learning all the colours here. Meteoric rain fell on the ship like iron hail. I managed to divert my course in the nick of time and only lost a little bit of fuel. Nothing to worry about. Hello, Silicon Planet. You're looking very beautiful and resourceful to me tonight. And I can top up the old oxygen. Hopefully. Yes, of course. The breathable atmosphere of this planet has allowed me to restore my oxygen supply. And there is life here. Maybe I can get some free stuff from... Ah, my favorite alien worm things. Are you something? Of course I am. The alien doesn't want to talk anymore. Oh, okay. Well, I don't need you to talk for me to drill your planet. I think I made the same mistake as last time. I should have spent my resources before doing this kind of drilling. Carbon is common. Is that what I need? No, it's silicon that I need. I thought I'd find some here. I've got the copper for my death seed, though. Means all I need after that is gold. So if we just disregard the oxygen, because that's halfway useless, I want my core. Do I want some carbon? No, I mean I can get 20 bits of carbon instead of 1 bit of tungsten, thorium? But I need that thorium for the death seed. Cobalt, not copper. Okay. I don't know, carbon just seems a little useless. Let's keep our tungsten. We'll finish up and... I don't know, I feel like drilling again, so we'll... No, we got plenty of fuel right here. Let's drill this guy again. Get some more comic. And... carbon or oxygen? We'll keep the carbon. Hey, eventually I'm going to learn what all these things are. Actually, this game is like a chemistry... Well, no, teaches you your periodic table of elements. Subtly. Alright, so we need some gold. I will have my death device. Also quite keen to get some more fuel. I always am. Tricky thing is, if I pick up 2 different kinds of fuel, then I can only really take 1, and I don't. Well, let's have the carbon as our throwaway item then. And probe. Yeah, as expected, so carbon is just a throwaway. Does a number on the hull, but I want to exploit these both rather fully, and wow, nice haul. That's all I can say about that. Pretty tanked up on resources now. Let's go and find some gold so we can make our super death ray. Red, yellow, or white. Well, yellow is kind of the closest to gold, so we'll go with that. Jake, carbon is useless until you get the life seed. Thank you. So far, everything is fine. Yippee. I like to think it would take me more than 2 months of solitude to start going crazy. Oh, even this planet is gold. Oh, can't wait for this death beam. This doesn't look very golden. Gonna use this all up so we have a space for our new gold, which can be spent on our death rate. Come on, let's drill hard. This is not death beam resources. Maybe if I just repair up. and throw away the excess. There'll still be some gold down here for me. I've got some have funium, but isn't this stuff rare? Very rare. Okay, no, let's not get overly attached to the rare things here. It's clearly not any gold, so let's kill and keep moving. Another yellow dwarf. Did you know there are clouds in space? Grey clouds of dust, green clouds of hydrogen, and violet ones made of I don't know what. And I'll never know because I just got near one and was struck by a lightning bolt that fried one of my devices. The reactor's down again, but that's fine. It doesn't take much to repair. Oh, another ship. Hopefully it has huge storage capacity. Or maybe it already has a death beam installed. Maybe it has some gold. We will soon find out. Okay, now this I want. It looks like something out of that game for the SNES I used to play quite a bit. The name escapes me, but it was different in Europe than it was in America. A meteorite has pierced a gaping hole in the hull. Its inhabitants are all sucked away. They drift around the ship. But free ship, I agree. Oh, dead humans. Agitated, I searched through databases, but everything is written in an obsolete language I barely understand. Must be Gaelic. All I could learn was they have fled from a terrible enemy. I knew I needed that death beam. I found the system's coordinates. If these people are still alive, I could. Okay, it's not even that far away from the strange plot area that I'm trying to get to, which in itself is already miles away. So, about this. Oh, baby, I'm having it all. Oh. The survivor of my race sleeping in a cryogenic chamber. Goodbye. What is all this? I need W to repair it? What is W? I haven't come across it yet. Shield generator. Oh, I don't care. I'm having this ship. Jake, you need a life seed. Don't have life seed. I agree. We have found 100 units of food. What are you? A Tau stasis. The ship can jump further. Hold on, can I destroy any of these and salvage gold? I want my goddamn gold for my death beam. Okay, well I already know I'm taking this thing over, so I may as well dismantle all of this stuff. But I might also want to explore some of this area with my current ship. Nah, it doesn't seem necessary. This is just awesome. Okay. How does the dismantling process even work, and what can I do with these bloomin' humans? I do like being able to jump further. I don't like having all these broken bits. Don't like having all these humans. Maybe I can get rid of all but 20 of them. Just keep them as a snack. Achievement unlocked. Cold heart. So long, fellows. Let's grab a couple of these things and see what happens when I deconstruct. What was it that gives me gold? There was something that gives me gold. What was it? Was it on this ship? Ah, yes, this. If a star system is inhabited by alien space fleets, well, that won't matter because I can kill them. Yes! Truly a deadly device. Oh shoot, I need some Omega element. I'm sure we'll come across some. Jake, what does the ship use as maintenance? I don't know what you mean. Hopefully I never have to know what you mean. Hold on, isn't this missing a space folder? Do I need my space folder? Is it easy to build another one? Oh, it's deadly easy to build half of these things. The question is, what do I use now that I'm extremely short on spaces? Still want my probe and my drill. I need my reactor to jump, so I can't even touch these three. Shield generator upgrades my resistance by 2, which seems extremely handy, because that saves me items in the long run. The Tau stasis allows me to jump further. Not necessary, but we're holding on to it anyway. We need the death beam, there is no question about that. So, we may as well take helium, because it is helium, right? Yeah, because it's an excellent source of power. We need some metal. And I don't want to need oxygen. Oh, I got 2 spaces here. We'll take some oxygen with us, and we will take even more metal. Because I'm a pretty metal kind of guy. Alright. That's probably okay. Jake, didn't you need PT for the better probe? Oh yeah, you're not wrong about that. I should check about other things that I can build. Ultra probe needs PT and silicon. Platinum. Let's actually call it by its real word, platinum. How did I damage my hull? Guess I'm not really paying much attention here, but let's repair it all up. I'm wasting a lot of time here, but I need that platinum if I want my super things. Okay, so now I need a lot of W. Did someone tell me what W is? And we have 20 humans if we get hungry. Let's plow on. Whoa, is it just me or is it costing me a ton of fuel to make any actions? Replenish the oxygen, let's speak to the life forms. Whoa, you look like the first boss from Ocarina of Time. I'll just approve of whatever you're saying. Here, have some metal. He doesn't like it. Okay, well, you know the drill. You know the drill. Holy crivens, look at all this gold! There's no silicon for my ultra probe, however. There's CU for my planetary expander, however, which will be even better than a drill. Although it requires a drill. Oh damn, I am so short on spaces for all this. And my interferometer. And again, I need silicon. They might be useful, that's the thing. Don't want to ditch them just like that. Okay, well, let's get our priorities straight here. We need the drill repaired. And we don't really need the CO, do we? Do we? Okay, well, we'll never hold this much stuff, so let's ditch it, put the platinum here, and consider what else we want here. Because I do want my planetary expander. I'll get the CU over, ditch the HE, and craft it. Oh, shoot. It requires the drill. This is getting troublesome. I don't have all this. I don't have the space for all this. I need to survive, so I need my fuel. Don't like not having the platinum or the gold. But there's no way I'm ditching my death beam, so I guess we'll just kill the humans. But what am I keeping for them? Killed 20 humans just to have 4 bits of platinum. Or would I rather have the gold? Which of these is actually more useful? I need to consider what I actually want to build for all this. Wouldn't mind the Ultra Probe, but platinum just seems like the all-round useful thing to have. Might not be that uncommon, but it's uncommon enough to cause me issues here. Alright, we're all done. Let's get out of here. Jake, you should have left the humans on your old ship and come back for them if you need them. Yeah, but I didn't. Life can be ugly. It's not even that far away to my old ship now, is it? Oh well, doesn't matter. We need to... Wait, what? I've done something terrible, haven't I? What do I not have that I need? And is it a space folder? I have an interplanetary reactor. Am I not allowed to jump if I don't have a space folder? Because that's kind of troublesome. This fantastic technology allows interstellar travel. Oh, it requires silicon. Damn. And double damn. Is there anything in here that I can dismantle for silicon? Yes there is. This is getting really troublesome for my poor ship. Okay, here's what we do. Oxygen is one of the easiest things to get, so no, we won't get rid of it per se, but we'll throw it over here. Take back the silicon, and yeesh. What a pain in the bum. Yeah, I need W, whatever that is. Maybe it's W for whatever, to repair any of these. If I just found a whole lot of W, this would be the ultimate killing machine. But at this point in time, it is not. We need all the helium we can get. I love the platinum, though. I don't want to be ditching my platinum. Again, we will use up everything, every little bit of resource we can. Maybe not all of our helium, because that's, well, yeah, sure, why not? We need the fuel sometimes. We'll keep ourselves well topped up on that. Alright, seems as good as we're gonna do, so let's get out of here. And wow, we have got a range and a half. Telescope required? Oh, telescope required to tell us what's in there. Well, I'm not too concerned what's in there. It's a dice roll anyway. It's a lot of fuel to get there, but not much oxygen at least. Jake, once you get W, this game will become Patrician 4. Excellent. I love/hate Patrician 4. The gravitational waves in this area have played havoc on my computer. I fiddled around and some of it became working again, but the rest is completely out of order. What a mess. No, not the death seed! I need that for killing. Oh, it needs gold to fix. What do you need? Alright, you're simple enough. I just need a bit of iron to fix you. Although I like the exclamation mark next to my death seed. It makes it look even more terrifying. What does power do? Is that my fighting ability? Is there any fighting in this game? Okay, well let's test this bad boy out. Do I have my deep probing yet? I can't remember. No, I never did, but I got my deep drilling. So what we'll do is we'll use up all of our fuel here, and we're going to check out one of these gas giants. Did a 15 on our hull, but that's not too shabby. Let's get probing. I hate to ditch the platinum, but having a lot of fuel at this point could definitely be good for us. More probing. More probing. And that's all we can probe around here. We'll check out all the planets because they may have something useful on the surface. This one does not, but at least we got plenty of fuel to check them all out. This only having one space troubles me though. What is W? W is a metal. Okay, well let's just hope that we can drill some. We have our super drill though, don't we? Yes, yes we do. Alright, let's get super drilling. Yes! Oh, yes! Super drill, you save the mother-loving day. We're in business, lads. Let's keep drilling. Ooh. My planetary expander. But we can just build another one. We will continue to planetarily expand. Got space for the platinum, the metal, drill. There's nothing left to drill. Drilled this planet into submission, and oh yes. Okay, end the stream now, Jake. You're enjoying yourself. No. No, you can blame Mitchum for me enjoying myself now. You know, if I hadn't slaughtered 100 innocent people, well, I don't know they were innocent, but if I hadn't slaughtered 100 people, I could have gone back and picked them all up. But that's not how it works around here. They are very dead. Now, I already probed this one quite well, so let's check out the other one. Only costing us 4 hull. That's disappointing. Can we get a bit more? No, we cannot. That's very disappointing. Let's check out the other rocky planet. And drill for everything. Okay. Again, a little disappointing. Have you got more? No, you don't. Bah, humbug. Alright, the fuel is running a touch low. Now, I am beginning to wonder if it's worth my time to going back here to pick up all the rarer things we left behind in our old ship, but I'm kind of thinking it's probably not. Let's just keep on going. Another astounding tale. I came across a huge energy ball, shiny and colourless, that seemed alive. It grabbed my ship with curiosity. Since I was sure I was living my last moments, I quickly put on my spacesuit. Smart move, because it took me out of the ship by some kind of teleportation. I was examined briefly, and then it fled. It took me several hours to get back to the ship. Weird. Oh dear. Fortunately, we don't worry too much about our oxygen around here. And we don't have what we need to do the supernovas, do we? Okay, well, let's use half of our helium at least to get some fuel. Don't need much, just a touch. And might as well repair ourselves up since we are drowning in metal here. I feel I need to sort out my resources a bit better. It's almost acceptable. What does telescope do again? Doesn't seem worth the space. I don't have any silicon anyway. Okay, let's get exploiting. Do we want the ore or the fuel? The answer is fuel. And it seems like a real roll the dice and pray that you don't get ravaged when it comes to the hull. Okay, completely destroyed our hydrogen probe. Thankfully, we can just build another one. Really, because we get the platinum back, only costs us the iron, and we have iron in excess. Let's keep on probing. As long as it's giving us these kinds of yields, it's worth the time. That, however, is not really worth it. But certainly a net gain. Oh, shoot. Gonna have to actually use some of it. Jake, will you be playing EU4 after this punishment? Yes, I will. Probably should put that in the title. Of course, that's just going to cause people to ask, how long is this going to go on for? And the answer is I have no idea. Until the end of this run, for better or for worse. Alright, this is acceptable, but there is more land to exploit. Get drilling. Oh, the motherlode of metals. Got some have fun and plenty of platinum. Oops, no, let's not be dismantling things, but let's consider how we can repair our ship. Just might as well put it all the way up to full. Oh, I don't have the knowledge to turn platinum into oxygen right now. Okay, but I do want to drill a little harder. Ah, this place has been fully exploited. What a shame. There's a nice feeling. It's a strange thing to highlight, but there is a very nice feeling to spending your resources on your ship. Let's get out of this planet. Heck, let's get out of this system. Costs a bit more to get there, but maybe this red dwarf will have stuff for us. I'm working on my alien right now. I don't have any notebook to write in, and fiddling with the... What, working on your alien? Oh yes, his alien language. I write on the walls with a piece of burnt carbon. Yes, like a caveman, but hey, I live in a sort of cave anyway. So I'm definitely going insane here. Plenty of metallic ore, but it's the fuel that I need right now. It really does seem like roll the dice when it comes to the damage it does to your hull. And this is meant to be me with thrice the hull of the last ship I had. Jake, if bad events can make you lose oxygen and hull, it may be bad floating around with low fuel and saving your H&E in your cargo. Well, I think if you run out of fuel, you can spend some. Like, it'll give you the option here. The last time that happened, it seemed to imply that I was out of options because I had nothing I could turn into useful materials. Alright, let's get exploiting. Ooh, that's kind of poor. I don't like getting hydrogen. I'd rather get helium. But the game is not being nice in that regard. Actually, I'm very short on spaces here, so I'd probably be just as well spending it all, since fuel is always going to be burnt. Actually, we are running a little low on oxygen. That's concerning. But when you have this much everything, do you really mind? Yes. I cannot remember for the life of me what I need thorium for, but I have it now. Okay, if anything's going to kill me soon, it's going to be lack of oxygen. Question is, do I want to keep exploring here because I might be more useful metals, or do I want to plough on? I think ploughing on would be for the better. I made an error whilst calculating the expected speed of the ship. This is upsetting. I'd use a lot of fuel. Well, at least I didn't lose oxygen in it all. Trouble is, I was suicidal. Appealing, but let's not. And I believe I have plenty of fuel. Well, maybe plenty isn't the right word. That's all my fuel. And I don't have somewhere to pick fuel up from here. We're just going to have to pass this one by. Okay, it's worth doing this since I can hit up 2 for pretty much the same amount of fuel. Well, that was strange. I came across a hydrogen cloud, some kind of mini star that never fully ignited. I gathered a lot of fuel. I don't really call that a lot, but I will make... Oh! Ah, the good game giveth. Good game giveth indeed. Oh, we have what we need to build our ultra probe. And our telescope. I think I'd rather get the ultra probe since getting a lot of fuel is very important. Does it require the probe? I forgot to check that. Where did I even build it? Yes, so it does need the probe. Excellent. Uses up some of the space, but we do have plenty of it. Yes, this is all very agreeable. Let's just keep ourselves fully topped up. Don't want to explore that just yet. Not when there are gas giants to have my proby little way with. Oh. Oh no. I have to rebuild it. But again, it gave me the platinum that I need to rebuild it, so there's not really much loss there. Also, it freed up space to get the fuel that I was after, so if anything, that did me a favor. Hold on, was it the ultra probe that died? Yeah, the regular probe is fine. The ultra probe, however. Okay, maybe not so much of a favor when it's using up my silicon and unsilicon. Also, I don't really have the space. Okay, we'll use up a chunk of our remaining iron and probe once more. Let's get out of here. Oh, no, 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 no. Kind of want to keep probing, so we will. Does a number on the hull, but that's fine. The thought is, though, maybe it'll give me more than I could possibly hold on to. But we have all this throwaway iron, which is why I'm using it to keep myself topped up as and when I can. Okay, that's very disappointing. Let's get that oxygen before I die from lack of it. It's kind of relaxing. Let's speak to the life forms. Oh my! They look like cream-filled pastries. Yes, I do want to eat you, like I did 100 of my own kind. Oh. Does seem like you can learn whole languages in this game. Jape, can you repair your death beam with the thorum? No, I need comic and gold. What is co again? Wasn't copper, was it? Probably not. In any case, we might find it here. Don't want to drill when I don't have empty spaces, though. So, let's be prepared to throw away this. And potentially that, but maybe that's not the best of ideas. Okay, super drill, do it. Okay, well there's the co that we need, but we still need the gold. Oxygen. I really don't like carrying oxygen with me. No, I want to... nothing left to drill. Is there anything here worth having? I mean, we have plenty of iron. Perhaps getting some carbon would be better. No, it's not used for anything. Anything I can build. What I need is gold and Q. Cobalt. CO is cobalt. Let us always remember that then. Difficult to mine. Pff, tell that to my super drill. You know, the difference between iron and oxygen is that I can't breathe iron. So hold on to that then. Finish up and carry on. The cosmic rays from a local star were bombarding a powerful magnetic field, creating an open space, an aurora borealis as big as 1,000 suns. I was enthralled by the unspeakable beauty of this giant and luminous arc, until I discovered that the magnetic disturbances erased entries in my database. Oh no, 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 no. Well, thankfully we still have our planetary expander, but if that thing goes down, I probably won't be able to build a new one. So we'll have to dig as deeply and greedily as we can afford for now. Also, nothing to do but check out the red dwarf. Can I probe the red dwarf using my... where is it even? My super probe? Yeah. Probably very dangerous, but I kind of want to do it anyway, don't you? Dangerous atmosphere? Pshaw, I'm made of danger. 7 to my hull, that's nothing. So what we'll do then is repair ourselves up, use whatever oxygen we can, use whatever fuel we can, and this way we have space for anything we pick up, but I don't want to lose my half-funium, since it's very rare. Okay, sounds good. Let's... Seems strange that I have to click this way to get back to here, but let us probe. Oh, come on! I would have thought a star would have a bit more than a pathetic amount like that. And I doubt a second probing is going to yield much more. Disgusting. Let's get out of here and pretend this never happened. Can't. I'm probably still miles away from where I need to be. And I don't really have the fuel to be going that gung-ho. What in the world is this? My ship approaches a huge and strange construction. It's really alien, very different from anything I've ever seen before. Words appear on my computer screen. Words in my own language. Man from Earth, we are watching you. Your journey is about more than your mere existence. Survive and we shall open the way to your eternal quest. See, eternal and roguelike don't really go hand in hand very well. We found a subspace reactor technology and another place that we need to go. And comparatively not that far away. Tell me more about this subspace reactor. Oh, it requires half-funium. And exactly the amount that I have, no less. This module works only during interstellar travel via the space folder. It's a photonic pressure propulsion device that reduces the amount of fuel necessary to travel through the interdimensional envelope created by the space folder. So, good. But it requires half-funium. I have my half-funium, but it's getting in my way, so... Top up our fuel, and we will be... We'll have to remember that that's us out of excess fuel. But I still want it. Good, so now jumping requires less, but I'm even lower on space now. I really don't want to disassemble my death seed. We're keeping the death seed. Okay, but we do need fuel rather badly. Metallic ore could have the gold that we need to repair the death ray, but first and foremost we need that fuel, so get super probing. And that they do. Should have spent my oxygen, but I didn't. keep on probing. I'm not going to say this game is better than FTL. FTL is more polished at a glance. But this one seems a lot deeper. And I'm not just saying that because I got the super drill and the super probe. A mile-high column down it. The great throne for a grotesque emperor dead for a millennia. A giant insect long since died on it. The throne is made out of scavenged alien ship components. I spot a module that does not seem too much damaged. Let's see what I can do with it. Didn't I have that already? Again, it needs gold. But when you have a death seed, you don't have to worry about keeping a low profile. Let's just hope they can be threatened by the death seed, since our one simply doesn't work. Again, we'll spend what we can repairing that hull. I'll get rid of you to clear up space as well. It's hard to really say that we have much in the way of throwaway items. What is this used for? Places me in cryostasis during long jumps. So does that stop me from using oxygen whilst jumping? Telescope would take up valuable space. And space is actually really valuable. Let's drill and hope for W. This is not W. But I really do appreciate being able to top myself up on silicon. Actually, that planet was probably more useful than I'm going to be giving it credit for. Jake, you still have the tech to build the Death Seed. If you dismantle it, you can rebuild it later on. This is true, but what if I lost it? And to repair it, I only need a bit of gold. To build it, I need gold... no, the wrong one. I need gold, platinum, thorium, and gold. What... I probably messed saying that up, but it requires more to rebuild. Ah, but I have tons of thorium. And I have platinum. And I would get the call back. Get the call, I've got plenty of you and plenty of you. Yeah, you do make a pretty good argument. I don't like not having my Death Seed, but... it's good to know that building it only requires the gold. Ah, good thinking. Thank you. Thank you kindly. You pacifist. There's a shining peak far away. That's ice, but my joy fades quickly. It's highly radioactive. I understand this is the remains of the atmosphere of a ship that crashed here. I dug a little bit without any results. But for a weird module, maybe my trek here will have some benefits. Geoscanner. Will it tell me what I can dig for? Will it tell me where there's gold? Well, it needs gold to be made, but a geoscanner will probably be extremely useful for saving resources. Still, let us drill what we can. Not quite what I was needing, unfortunately. Iron actually seems like the more useful thing to grab here. Jake, shouldn't you be out getting wasted? It's midsummer in Sweden. No, the only thing I feel like wasting right now is my time. We might as well pick up the iron, since that is somewhat useful. Oh, can we drill again? Baby, we've struck W gold. Question is it worth my time holding on to all this tungsten? Kind of goes against what I was saying earlier, but maybe, just maybe I do want to hold on to it. Why does it sound like an insult when Jake says pacifist? As it should. Okay, nothing left to drill, but I am extremely happy with this. Your fuel is dangerously low, Jake. Oh, don't worry, I've taken this into account, because we are now heading over to the other gas giant. I really pray that this is the one that I didn't go to. Okay, that is a pathetic haul. That was extremely bad and very dangerous. Oh dear. I have to pray that the red dwarf is as rich in fuel as it claims. That is really not good. Oh, wait, no, I've got all this. Why even worry? Still, I'd feel a lot better if I had more. Let's try again. Net result from that, I believe, was 1 unit of fuel. Still, getting more fuel is priority 1 right now. Thankfully, it's a lot easier for us to jump now, as in it doesn't cost so much. So let's go, and probably wiser to jump here, since if there is nothing giving me fuel, it's a very short jump to the next one. But why live if you're not going to live dangerously? The starfield did look a little odd, but when my engine suddenly shut down, I knew I was in trouble. I'm in a big cloud, liquid and transparent. I analyze it. It's pure alcohol. What was that guy saying about getting wasted? Ethylformate, to be exact. An organic ester that smells like rum. I fill some sample tubes with it while considering how to escape the situation. I don't want to lose some cargo, but I am very low on fuel. Let's try it then. 1 kilo at a time, I eject cargo through a makeshift pipe. Okay. All we lost was silicon. We got tons of that. Yeah, more than I deserve, really. Also, let's keep that fuel at something more than nothing. Metallic ore. And yeah, red giants really aren't providing me with the ample fuel that I require. Again, let's head there and use any iron we can to keep ourselves in one piece. I kind of really want alcohol. This is literally impossible, says whatever 91. How dare you share the same letter as the most glorious of elements. Tungsten is an element, right? I kind of lost my train of thought there. Let's just get probing. That'll get us back in action. Yes, 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 yes. We'll ditch the little bit of silicon since that isn't so useful anymore. And we absolutely fill ourselves up here. I feel much safer now. Okay. But we got the platinum, and again, that's no real problem. We can rebuild the super probe next to the regular probe this time. Oh, it's ultra probe, actually. I do kind of wish I could move these things about here, but all I can really do is destroy them and rebuild them. Like, I wish my super drill was here. Actually, if I dismantled you, I'd get one bit of iron, and a drill costs 4 iron. Probably not worth wasting my iron like that, but if I'm in a position where I have to throw some away, I wouldn't mind doing that because autism and all that. Ah, heck, 3rd time a charm. Kinda want to go to the red giants just because I have the ability, so why not? It doesn't even hurt us that much. Whoa, okay, who was that guy saying these things aren't really worth it? That's a lot of helium. And hey, why not do it again? Whew, why not indeed? Okay, and the metal, because my death beam needs repairing. Before I do this, as ever. Good to spend the resources I have in case I get way too many. I want that death beam so badly. Jake, I said red dwarves aren't worth it. Oh, okay. Let's not slag off some good TV shows. Plenty of iron, probably not really that worth it, but... hey, if we have this much iron, I can do what I wanted to do. Which is... hold on, if I dismantle you, there's a slight chance that I might lose that. Since it requires a drill. Yeah, let's not risk it. But let's carry on drilling. Damn. I want to keep exploiting. Again, that's a lot of fuel, but we've got a long ways to go. What the? My space folder warped me to the right star system, but at the heart of a minefield. I see two of the mines crash into each other and explode. The mines transmit this message. Fibri Rujda Judges Architects. What should I do? Well, good thing we have a shield generator. This I really like, and it was one of my favourite things from FTL. What they should do is make this glow in blue as well. Just to make you really feel like you've made right decisions. Activate my shield generator, its magnetic field detonates the mines, the way is clear and I can now explore without risk. Nothing feels better than being well equipped. Damn right. And what luck, we're able to get ourselves even more fuel. Probably just as well because I'm just spending all my fuel here. Alright, we're gonna risk it. Let's just destroy our drill and see what happens. Oh good, the super drill remains. And we get an achievement for that? What is this? What is this? It being next to the drill makes it better? But these two being next to each other doesn't? I understand not, but okay. We'll roll with it. Yeah, I have no idea. Let's just see if we can grab some extra fuel though, since that is quite a necessity right now. Jake, why do you never try other depths? It's always 7 kilometers down. You don't really seem to get much here, and if you go really high, the risk of your probe exploding is really high. So I go 7 because it's the cusp between being yellow and red. I have obviously played a total of 1 hour and 51 minutes and a bit of chump change, so I don't have a feel for what's right. So I'm going with 7 and sticking with it. If somebody knows better, then hey, I would love to be well informed. But I'm not, so I ain't. Should have done that before, but I did not. Now let's keep on probing. And yeah, why not? Okay, that did a fairly heavy job on my my hull, and I have very little to show for it. But this is why we carry so much iron with us. And we're not exactly tanked up in fuel, but let's go as far as we can. I check all my alien devices on a regular basis in order to not forget what I know. I talk to myself. Well, I talk to an imaginary self that watches over me. At times he tells me that I've forgotten something important. Sometimes, to my terror, it tells me things I've never actually known. Okay, maybe half a year of solitude would start making me this level of crazy. Did I actually learn anything, like how to piece together something new? No, but god it, damn it, I want some gold. The thing is, if I only got one piece of gold, what would I build? My interferometer? No, I would build my geoscanner first. Then the death ray. Oh, the death ray. Still, fuel is a little bit of a concern. So let's grab some. Should have saved those people to stay sane. I couldn't have saved them. They would just be taking up space, which could have been used up by silicon or even better, gold. Let's get probing. No regrets when you probe like this. But again, we get the platinum that we need to repair it, so there's nothing to really be concerned about. Let's get that super probe back. Which one's got the gold? And also, should probably be paying a bit more attention to my oxygen than I currently am, since it is wearing down, and that is something I should be just a little bit concerned about. Let's just drill. Deep and greedy. We've got some more halfunium. I can't remember what I needed that for before. And loads of iron. Sadly, nothing left to drill. Let's hope the other one has something a tad better. Jake, build the super probe under the normal probe. I'll try that next time. Damn. I mean, never turn your nose up a bit of platinum, but this isn't what I was hoping for. Okay. Sure enough, nothing left to drill, so let's just carry on. But I need to take a bit of a water break since I have been floating around in space for half a year, so I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, back to it. I've already forgotten what the situation was. How are we doing? Tons of fuel, tons of everything. It's hard to tell how far I have to go to get to these places. But let's just go as far as we can. There's something wrong with the old sci-fi TV shows. The captain of the ship discovers a new world inhabited by aliens who look vaguely human-like. And among them is at least one smoking hot alien chick. They are alien, but still decently attractive, you see. Let me tell you, I am a captain, and all alien planets are just depressing rocks with nothing notable on them. For girls, there's no place like Earth. Don't get me started on marriageable women. Okay, so the neutron star is a suicidal atmosphere, but that really gets my senses tingling. I want to check it out, but not after we harvest the metallic ores. Still, I'm gonna need a lot of fuel for all that. What have you got for me? Come on, gold. This is not gold. Well, I do love tungsten, but this isn't really that handy right now, is it? Okay, well, after going into the star, we may need quite a bit of gold, quite a bit of iron to repair ourselves. Can we drill some more? No. It's a shame. Okay, let's get suicidal. I am every flavor of disappointed. It only did 25 hull damage. But I'm almost out of fuel, so let's hope it... that's not quite as much as I was hoping for. In fact, that really wasn't what I was hoping for. Let's repair up. And try again. Second time a charm. No, that is less than charming. Let's get out of here. We are pretty desperate for fuel now. Again. Damn. Incredible. In upper turbulent layers of the gas giant's atmosphere, I see a metallic platform. It looks like a takeoff deck. I land there fighting the terrible winds. Creatures looking like coloured whirlwinds approach me and speak through my computer. Something technology. Okay, I have no idea what you mean, but tungsten is rare. Would you like some? They accept my gift and they upload very interesting information. Nice. Not so nice, but... oh boy! If only I hadn't killed 100 humans, I'd be able to resurrect some. But I did kill them. And the life seed requires carbon and oxygen. Oh, now that I want. This marvelous technology based on the mysterious energy of the mega element can instantly terraform a rocky planet into a garden planet suitable for life. I think I need Omega to use that then, but carbon and oxygen are what I need. So I need carbon, oxygen, and gold, and Omega, but Omega seems rare. Very rare indeed. But I am desperate for some fuel right about now. And come to think of it, the oxygen ain't doing so well either. Alright, Super Probe, do your job. Acceptable. Very acceptable. I haven't seen any garden planets yet. What happened? Yeah. The lack of oxygen is slightly concerning. But I need that gold. And this looks like a fairly golden planet. That is not gold. funny, my super drill seems to just drill everything in one shot. Jake, take a deep breath, taste the carbon dioxide. Come on, show me the gold. Ooh, I bet there's gold here. Come on, I'm feeling lucky. Well, there's some half-funium, but that's not quite what I was after. And nothing left to drill. Okay, onwards and upwards then. It's a shame my guy has gone pretty stupid, so he doesn't know how to turn platinum into oxygen. I mean, everyone knows how to do that, right? Okay, this is dangerous. All this drilling is doing a number on my fuel. Basically, I could jump all this distance, but that would only leave me with 22 fuel. If I assume it takes 10 to jump to a planet, then I would really have to hope for the best. Big risks or not? No, let's not throw our life away. My path crossed a most curious comet, idling on a large orbit, a tiny ice ball seemingly waiting for me. Took me a while, but I managed to fill up my tanks with water and oxygen. Oh. This game! Roguelikes, man. Give me the fuel. Actually, before you do, how am I doing for everything? Nae bad. Nae bad at all. Ooh. Really good. Jake, gold is only found on garden planets. Thanks for the heads up. Ah, but does that mean I can terraform a rocky planet into a garden planet and then mine it for gold? That seems like something that definitely shouldn't happen, but it might. And the possibility is tantalizing. Okay, there was nothing else here. That seems dangerous to go all that distance, but we'll do it anyway. If I could stare deep into the palm of my hands, I would see organic molecules made of atoms. Atoms floating in an emptiness as vast in proportion to their size as the distance between stars. There's no way to seize the nature of an atom. I think this is perhaps some reality vertigo circus, created to conceal this fundamental truth. Atoms are actually stars, possibly the same stars I see right now. Okay, we are definitely going cuckoo now. Ha, another suicidal atmosphere. Sign me up. With this 3 bits of resistance, I'm sure you are no match. Ah, Crivens, okay. Well, before we get probing, what's the point in having all this iron if you don't put it to use? Oh, speaking of use. Yeah, I'm satisfied with that, but I rather think I'll be taking more because I want to fuel myself right up. Actually, I think I did something rather inefficient there in regards to holding onto my fuel. But let's just try and scoop some more up. Okay, I'm getting slightly, considerably less haulage now. But that's fine, I'm all about casual haulage. Let's hit up the metallic ore. See if we can't prove people wrong. Just as well we got that free oxygen, because I would be running dangerously low at this point. Okay, tops up our half-funium, but the rest of it, not so good. As ever, gather up the iron, since unlike all the other things, iron is always useful. But damn do I want that gold. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Astounding indeed, but do I really have the fuel to be playing in black holes right now? That was my nickname for Lewis in Left 4 Dead, when his AI kept running in front of my bullets when I was trying to get that achievement for never shooting each other. Never ever got it. I know it's dangerous, but I kind of want to check it out. Wow, it's nothing. The stars are getting kind of dangerously spaced out here. I have to think fast. The nearby star is on the verge of drowning the entire system in some kind of solar eruption. I can protect my ship, either by hiding in the shadow of a small artificial moon or at the heart of a dense asteroid field. Well, we have the super shield thing, so maybe the asteroid belt will be better. The asteroid belt is dense enough to offer good protection. It takes some small damage from collisions, but otherwise I fare pretty well. Pshaw, that's nothing. Ooh. May as well check out the ship. Got any humans on board? Of course you don't. But you better believe I'm dismantling you for everything you're worth. Actually, there is nothing here even worth having, but we might as well, right? Glorious. Its power might be slightly better, but I do love my enormous ecosystem. Jake, black holes are only good when you have the wormhole key. Sadly, we do not, so that shan't be happening. Okay. Oh, no, not okay. I do not really have the fuel to be doing this right now. Oh, wait, no, this is a gas planet. We definitely have the fuel to be doing this right now. Again, I should have used that in healing myself up, but I did not. Let's take care of that here. I mean, we're drowning in iron, so it's not exactly a pressing concern. The only punishment we can give him right now is to stop him from playing. Well, Mitchum brought this upon us all. Okay, that's probably still worthwhile, but barely. Suicidal atmosphere, sign me up. Ugh. Terrible. Okay. This game is fun, but it's starting to get a little repetitive here. I don't really know where I'm going, where my jump will send me if I arrive too close to a neutron star. Oops, haha, that's why I record my log entries before the arrival. Then you say that if I jump into a neutron star, no one will be able to read my log anyway. Well, screw you. Yeah, it's been almost a year and I'm still talking to myself. But there's still no gold, nor places that are bound to give me gold. Disappointing. Jake, just skip the rocky planets. You don't need anything from them. That's what I'm thinking. Already. Well, I do feel like I would benefit from having a little more iron at this point. But fuel is probably more important. Ooh. And what a delicious amount of fuel that is. Keep it coming. Yeah. Always room for more fuel. Alright, sufficient. Let's press on. Maybe we're at the stage where we can just jump rather far. Oh, we're getting real close now. I can taste it. The derelict spaceship floating like a skeleton of a lonely space whale. I put my spaceship on and went out to have a look at it. I salvaged a few fuel tanks. Oh, well, that's just extremely generous. Metallic ores, but not what I need. But yeah, I want to hit up the dangerous atmosphere. Actually, now I am thinking that maybe a little bit more iron would go a long way here. Loads of money. Actually, I am really thinking a bit of iron would be good. Not sure what I would be getting rid of for it. But we'll figure it out. Trouble is, this tungsten has not proven itself useful after I repaired everything, but if I run into another destroyed ship and it's even better than this and it needs more tungsten to repair it, then that would be handy. Yeah, two 20 chunks of iron is more than enough, I'm thinking. Okay, oxygen's starting to do its whole flashy thing. Oh man, these stars are getting really not dense right now. Gold! I need that. What a surprise, orbiting around the star is a strange little device, small as a satellite, open like a golden flower facing the fires of the sun. The petals of the little satellite are constructed of pure gold. No, we need that gold. Stick 'em up in space. This is just too tempting. I take the golden flower into my ship and salvage the gold if there's enough to make me a rich man. With its petal torn away, the flower turns grey, and I think it died. Well, what a shame. Where's my gold? Is it because I had no space for it? Okay. Still, there's nothing really here for me. I suppose I could just use up some of this. If I'm going to use anything, it might as well be the hydrogen, since helium gives me a lot more bang for my space bucks. I noticed a small leak in liquid nitrogen line. To clarify, I noticed it too late. There's nothing much to worry about actually, but the intense cold weakened the hull at the site and I need to fix it. But again, no grassy planet. Okay, well, if anything, let's top up that fuel and keep ourselves repaired. I really chews through my iron to repair this thing. But that's okay. That's not okay. Maybe we can get quite a bit more from the other one. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Glorious. And just to clarify, no, there's nothing else really to be built right now. I need that gold, and my one chance at doing a space... That's the thing, it's like we're going into a bank, holding a gun to them saying, give me all your money, and then realizing you don't have any bags, so you just grab a fistful of dosh and walk out the door. I suppose to complete the analogy, you drop it all on the ground on the way out. Jake, when will this game finish? When I either finish the game, if such a thing exists, or when I die? In the distance there seems to be a spaceship. Let's hope it has some gold. It's a huge one. Let's hope it has a lot of gold. Humans! They don't speak human. I'm alive, but things are not looking good. The ship is badly damaged, and so are some modules. I think the ship's computer is out of order. What did I just meet? I take a couple of minutes to calculate the origin coordinates of this huge ship. What will I find in the star system? We lost quite a few things, but we're alive. Oh, we lost technology for 2 things that we weren't really planning on building. Alright, you know, all in all, they didn't really do much to me, and as long as they didn't hurt my, my glorious ship, we're okay-ish, I guess. Alright. And a bit more, I'm really not liking that lack of, I was going to say not really liking that lack of oxygen, but let's just fix that in a heartbeat. Let's hope this isn't full of those horrible people. Alright, loving this. Let's speak to the people. Mind tracking down some alien ships with me? Blah blah blah. Architects, blah blah blah. And I don't understand, but yes, I'm an architect. He wants something. How about everything? Okay, something is good. But I don't know what. Here, have some thornium. Oh, he likes it. Excellent. Give me something good. Gravitational lens. And some words. Sure. What a nice guy. Can I build something good? Also, I should be seeing about repairing these things. I forgot about that. Got that repaired, got that repaired, and all is well. Actually, maybe it would be worthwhile to destroy my probe and build it underneath this. Maybe they'll work together better. Okay, no, it's not doing this. Maybe the super one has to be underneath it. If one of them ever breaks, I'll reassemble them in such a way. Now, tell me more about this gravitational lens. This is an upgrade to the telescope. Well, sure. I have a telescope, alright. Not about to build one, though. It acquires multiple images of stellar bodies and compares the differences, thus discovering additional orbital objects that would otherwise be hidden. Okay, probably have to see it to believe it, but again, it requires gold. Jake, find gold, build death ray, go to blue point. That's exactly what I want to do, but we need gold. Well, let's drill as deeply and as greedily as we can. Maybe not that. Ah, sure, let's just go for it. This is not gold. But I think carbon might actually be useful at some point. Let's grab some oxygen for the road anyway. Ugh. Disappointing. Don't really see the need to hit up the supernova when I still have a reasonable surplus of fuel. Let's turn that into a so-so surplus of fuel. Could hit up the green or hit up the red. And there is still that blue I would like to hit up. Damn, I want the gold, the death beam, and then kill everything. But maybe I should focus on the green right now. Okay, we're right next to it as well. One of my devices was vibrating weirdly every time I turned it on. Don't know, it's hard to build clockwork quality equipment with nothing but random drifting salvage. Okay, well at least the subspace reactor is dead easy to fix up. Only needs a bit of funnium, which for some reason we have plenty of, despite it being very rare. fuel is actually turning into one of the rarer things here. Let's get it back up and get a little bit repaired. Might as well... Nah, no point. Yeah, you never know when I just want to throw away the oxygen. Give it all to me. Sadly, I cannot fix my ship with hydrogen. Let's probe one more time until we're satisfied, and away we go. Heard a terrifying metallic thump, but it was good news. Fuel! Oh, baby, this is truly the gift that keeps giving. Wouldn't mind a bit more metallic ore, though. There's a small canyon nearby. I go there for some exploration, and it's a canal going from an horizon line to another. Then my genius mind strikes. The canals are lines of a giant blueprint, okay? We've learnt there's so much in this game! Gravitational sails. Requires the interplanetary reactor, and it upgrades the power, allowing me to thrust with greater power and efficiency. That I do want, since travelling uses a lot of the thingamajiggers. And if I build it next to here, then I'm in luck. Let's toss away the carbon and build it here. Yes! We have the power. We're just a little lacking when it comes to the fuel. Good thing we did catch all that fuel. Alright, let's drill a bit. A little bit of platinum and some more hafnium doesn't go amiss. And excellent, grabbing a bit more iron was very useful. Life seed, Jake, you can now build it. Didn't I need... you're right. That was carbon and oxygen, wasn't it? Okay, sure. Can I use it, or did I need... I need Omega Element to use it. Okay, does kind of chew up... In fact, we chewed up 2 of our slots doing that, but let's throw away the carbon. I don't need it for anything, do I? Or rather, anything else? Nah. Carbon's just a waste of space right now. And would kind of like some more fuel. What a number on our hull that was. But this is precisely why we carry all this. And a touch of this. Let's just hope it didn't end up being a waste of time. Let's probe it. Sudden pressure surge. Ah, but now we can build it underneath this, which is what we were wanting. Ah, we need iron, and I just used all my iron. What a pity. But that's life. Let's hit up the green. A long time ago I was invited to this place. Sure, well, let's hit it up. Maybe it has some free fuel for me. Who are you? You look a boss from our type. Civilization has given us the name Judges Architects. Where did you come from? I am unable to answer. Could you bring me back home? Oh. Earth is gone. And you destroyed it. Stars drift far away from each other, and they keep getting farther and farther from each other, faster and faster. Those particles spread in the universe, making it colder, freezing it in eternity. Get to the point, man. To restore the thermal balance, we have to turn suns into supernovae and black holes to restore stable patterns in the gravitational fields. It was the fate of your star and the ones near it. You monsters. This is a moral judgment alien to our culture. Our decision was not based upon your moral values, which stem from genetics. Genetic needs linked to your life form. Your life form doesn't have any continuity of thought. You want to live forever, but rarely last longer than one of your days. Than one of your days? Okay. Your personality is defined by a mix of knowledge, neutral connections, and a chemical balance in your brain. However, this is written like some emo diary. Kinda wish I had my death ray right about now. I'd put this guy in his place. From this standpoint, the genocide of your life form seemed without any consequence to us. And yet, I know I'm not the last one. I just consumed 100 of my own. Oh, so my guy looks really hungry. What I thought to be the end of my journey is the beginning of a new quest. Jesus, this game really doesn't end soon now, does it? Wait, what? That was it? That was it? I got the sci-fi equivalent of blue balls from this. Humanity is gone. I found 100 humans, which I could have saved, but instead I ate them. Well, at least I got one hell of a spaceship. Okay, well... Thanks, Mitchum. That was Out There Omega. Pretty good game, and I imagine I'll be playing it again in the future, so as a punishment game it really kind of failed. And yes, I'm sure there are a gorillion endings to this game, but that does it as punishment. I do have one more punishment game to play. I doubt I'll have time for it today, but I'll no doubt have time for it tomorrow and or Sunday. Well, I'm going to take the stream down for a few minutes, grab a quick snack, and then it is time for Jewish John, Europa Universalis 4. So, ciao for now, and remember, if you find 100 unconscious humans in space, eat them all. All of them.